Hello, Priory parents. Welcome to the new Priory school year. I'm sorry that I can't be with you in person right now, but I hope you'll take this video as a promise of my commitment to you and your sons this school year. I know we're going through some pretty interesting times, as they say, but I'm feeling really good about all of the efforts that our teachers and coaches have made and all the efforts that you have made to make this school year possible, either here on campus or virtually at home. I know it's not perfect and there are going to be some hiccups along the way even still, but having completed the first 2 weeks of school, I really do think we're off to an excellent start. So, as things happen during the year, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I am just a phone call or an email away, and my assistant, Mrs. Weinerth, is also here to help facilitate any connection and communication between us in case things get really hectic here. I so want to hear from you and talk with you and work with you this year to make sure that we're doing everything we possibly can to help your sons, to support them, and to make sure that they're still growing in the ways that we all know and hope that they should. So please know that I am praying for all of you and can't wait to see what this wonderful and strange school year will bring. So God bless you all, and please keep in touch.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the new school year. I am honored to serve as president of the Priory's Mothers Club this year. The Mothers Club acts as a liaison between school and home. We promote school spirit, fundraising, and camaraderie, not only for the boys, but for the parents as well. There is no need to sign up, as every Priory mother is automatically a member. Our favorite events and traditions will definitely look and feel a bit different this year. We very much appreciate your patience and understanding as we navigate this year. Although the situation is fluid, we are working on options for the Mothers Club Fall Mass and Luncheon, the Junior School Mother-Son Mass and Luncheon, and the annual Christmas party hosted by the Mothers and Fathers Clubs. Our Christmas boutique is going virtual this year and will be released on November 23rd. So please watch your email inboxes for that unique shopping experience. We hope to have our favorite spring events, including Ash Wednesday, Mother's Morning of Recollection, and our annual spring luncheon to be held in April at Old Warson Country Club. We invite you to pray for the entire Priory community with the Mother's Rosary on the first Friday of each month via Zoom. Please watch your email inboxes for that Zoom link. Even though some of Priory's parents' events have altered this year, there are still several opportunities to attend and participate in form-specific gatherings and Xanadu events. Each year, it is important to make connections, and this year more than ever. So to the extent that you feel safe and comfortable, please show up and meet new people. I assure you that all of the activities planned through Mothers Club, Fathers Club, and Xanadu have your safety and health as a top priority and will be in accordance with CDC and St. Louis County directives. Please stay tuned as there are speakers coming up, including, but not limited to, the Xanadu Chair, School Counselor, your Form Chaplain, the Fathers Club President, and some speakers that will talk about information specific to your form. But first, I would like to introduce you to two wonderful ladies who are your form representatives for this year.
Hi, I am Teresa Vineyard and I'm Form 6's volunteer coordinator. I will be the one asking for volunteers when our on-campus activities resume. The Mothers Club would not be what it is without our volunteers, so please consider signing up for one of our many volunteer opportunities coming your way. It's a wonderful way to meet people at Priory. We will be using Sign Up Genius links for volunteering. I will be emailing the links to you throughout the year when help is needed. As of now, we have Form 6 Faculty Appreciation approaching. It will take place on September 29th. We are doing handwritten notes of appreciation for each faculty member. So stay tuned for more information for that. Of course, we'll have many Xanadu opportunities coming up too. This big event has been rescheduled to April 17th. Teresa Johnson is the chair, and she will be giving us more information in the near future. Since I will be the one to secure volunteers, please let me know if you'd like to host a gathering, a coffee, or a party at your house. Form 6 is always looking for a good party to attend. Don't forget we have our first parent party of the year at Queenie Park on September 26th at 4:30. The host will have prepackaged dinners, lawn games will be played, and pavilions will have socially distanced tables for talk. The hosts are Mary Fran King and Jill Trout. This will also serve as our Form's gift gathering party, so please bring an item or cash donation for Xanadu. And finally, the Form 6 gift will be collected at the party. Priory recommends a $25 donation from each family, which goes to the underwriting of the Thai artwork project. Thank you.
And hi, my name is Chris Look, and I'm Max Look, who's just calling right now. But I'm the Form 6 communicator, so I send out all the Mothers Club emails, the links that Teresa's talking about, and I've received several questions and things like that. Please direct those to me, and I can, if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer for you. But you should have received an email. If you did not receive an email, please let me know. I may have it wrong or something like that. Or some people have asked to have spouses added to that list as well, so that there are two parents getting the email instead of just one. Teresa mentioned the senior parent party at Queenie Park, and she also talked about getting together. So if you guys have any ideas, be it in person or virtual, we would like to plan some things just to get together and bond and things like that over the year. So just be looking for emails from me, and it'll have a lot of information. A lot of people take time to put information in there that is pertinent, and try not to overload you with too much. So that, I'm looking forward to a great year, and please let us know if we can be of any help.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Teresa Johnson, and my sons are proud members of the classes of 19 and 21. I am excited to chair this year's Xanadu auction, Cirque du Prairie. Our auction will take place April 17th, and we are planning for an in-person event, but we'll have contingent plans for a hybrid or virtual gathering. I want to encourage you to help with Xanadu any way you can, and there are a lot of opportunities. We will always need volunteers. In January, your Forum communicator will send out a sign-up genius for Xanadu setup, decorations, auction night, and cleanup. I came to Priory without knowing a soul, and I have met scores of treasured friends through these Xanadu setup days. We also need your donations. We have many ways to donate, and you can choose any or all. First, we ask each form to underwrite the fixed costs of the auction, such as linens, rentals, the preview party, centerpieces, and the senior Thai artwork. The suggested donation is $25, and you can Venmo that to @STL Priory or mail a check to the school Attention Xanadu. Please mention Form Gift in the memo. Second, attend a gift gathering party. In a nutshell, here is how a gift gathering party works. In exchange for attending a wonderful event, we are asking you to bring a donation. You can check out the wish list attached to the first Mothers Club email for suggestions. And if you cannot attend a gift gathering party, gifts can be dropped off at Priory, and new for this year, we have an Amazon wish list. Look for information from your communicators about your respective form gift gathering parties. The safety of our community is of the utmost importance, and the party will be structured to be in compliance with county guidelines. Third, we also need big tent donations. If you have a vacation home or timeshare, you are able to host a dinner party, provide a hunting experience, or any other over-the-top offerings, please contact me or anyone in advancement. There are also advertising and sponsorship opportunities too. If you would like to get a group of families together to donate an item, that would be great too. When my eldest was in Form 2, 5 families hosted a poker night for 20 students. We hosted it at our house. The dads were the dealers, and a great time was had by all. If you have any ideas, I would love to hear them too. And last but not least is our Xanadu specialty item. This year, we are selling a red Vineyard Vines belt with a Priory crest and P. All belts must be pre-ordered, and the orders are due October 16th, with the belts arriving before Christmas. I highly recommend you purchase these belts now, as they were last offered when my senior was in Form 2. The pre-order form was sent with Kelly's first email, but we will continue to send them out too. We also have scarves with the Priory crest and Priory pellet cookbooks available too, so let me know if you're interested. I am throwing a lot of information at you right now, but don't fret. All of this information will be included in Kelly's emails. My best advice to you is to read your Mother's Club emails. Although times are uncertain, I am honored to chair Xanadu, as well as to be able to give back to the school, which has given so much to my boys. I am also grateful to help foster and develop the relationships which makes Priory so special and means so much to me. Thank you.
Good morning, St. Louis Priory School parents. I am Mrs. Matternack, the school counselor, and I would like to welcome you into the 2020-2021 school year. And what an interesting school year it is. Your sons are being asked to adapt to a lot of major changes, whether they are new to Priory or they're used to the way life was before on Priory's campus. This is a big shift. And so first I want to commend all of them and thank all of you for the ways that you've supported them in adapting to this change. As your school counselor, myself and Mr. Mitchum, both of us are here to provide the boys the emotional, behavioral, social support that they need to get through their high school years, their junior school years, to adapt, to grow into the young men that God has made them to be. So I'm here for them. My office is located in the high school commons, right behind the receptionist desk. So if you walk back there, I'm room 176. I have a nice big window. Your sons are welcome to stop by if they need to chat or vent about something going on, process through a situation. I have snacks, water, and a nice view of the campus, so they're welcome to stop by anytime. They can also make an appointment with me. I will be posting a link for my calendar that they can just choose an appointment time on and schedule it themselves. You can also submit a parent referral for your son through a link under My Priory's Parent Resources. Feel free to email me. Feel free to call me. I'm at extension 136. I'm here as a resource to you if there's anything at all you want to bounce off of me and just kind of get some advice or insight on. I'm happy to have that discussion with you. I also work with students in need of accommodations. So if you have a son who needs to be evaluated, please reach out to me and I can walk you through that process. If your son has learning accommodations here at Priory, you will receive a letter within 2 weeks noting the accommodations that he will be receiving this year. If you do not receive that letter and you believe your son has accommodations, please call me. I would like to get any kind of issues with that resolved as quickly as possible. I think that's it. And I really hope you guys have a blessed year. Again, I'm happy to be a resource to all of you. My advice for this year is almost the same as last year. Just listen, be present, listen with the ear of your heart. We're all here to support each other and care for each other and just give each other a lot of grace and a lot of flexibility and kindness right now. So thank you. God bless.
My name's Mr. Woodcock. I'm going to be overseeing the yearbook this year, taking on the task from Mr. Neiman. So right now the students are sort of finishing yearbook 2020, plugging a few gaps there, and then they're itching to go on yearbook 2021. So from a senior family's point of view, the key things that you need to know are that there's an expectation that there'll be a kind of a formal portrait of your son in the yearbook. This year it will be in colour the one that's just coming out for 2021 will be the first one in colour, and then we'll be kind of locking into that format for the future. So there's a company called Rivetta that many families have worked with in the past and have had a good experience with, so we would kind of recommend them, but there are obviously many other professional companies out there who could work with you for a studio photo. In general, what tends to happen is families kind of come up to the Priory campus and have photographs taken here, but if you'd like to do it in your backyard or some other suitable outdoor location, that's absolutely fine as well. So in terms of the timing, the deadline we're looking to collect all those pictures by is December the 18th. Part of the reason we say that deadline is that event allows the students to get going immediately after Christmas with laying out the pages, but also in terms of lighting. If you're taking an outdoor photograph, summer and fall is going to have the best lighting. It would be quite hard to take a really good outdoor photo in the winter months. So the sooner you can get on that, the better, I guess, from our point of view. And I'll send out an information sheet with details about how to actually kind of get that to us. The other piece of this to be aware of is that there's the option to buy what we call an ad, a senior ad. So that would be a page in the yearbook towards the end. It's often kind of a collage of images of your son growing up from a toddler to the kind of strapping young man that he is right now. And then some sort of congratulations or good luck for the future kind of message. So you could look at previous yearbooks to get a sense of that. So they're paid for ads, either half a page or a page. And again, when I send some information out, it'll break that down in a little bit more detail. So that's sort of where we're at. It's going to be an interesting year coming up. The coronavirus sort of means that many of our usual events are either not happening or happening in a different form. So it's going to be, a challenge, I think, for the students, but they will make it work, and we're going to have a real memorable yearbook, which is going to be a way they can reminisce about their final year at Priory. Thank you.
Hello and welcome from me. I'm Mrs. Collier, who along with Mrs. Hausnick run the college counseling program at Priory. Delighted to have you here and hoping that you are enjoying a cup of coffee in what is traditionally our Mother's Club coffee. I'm sharing with you a few updates for your senior sons, and so have some slides to go along with my talk and make sure I cover everything I wanted to share with you. First of all, I wanted to share with you that our support systems are in place and they're running. So each of your sons has been assigned to a college counseling workshop. We are currently on the second cycle of the A through G cycle. So we are meeting with your sons for the second time. And during this college counseling workshop, we are tackling the students' common application and talking generally about different aspects of the college application process. Students are typically assigned by their college counselors, so students who have Mrs. Hausnick as a college counselor will be meeting with her in a small group setting, and students who have me as a college counselor will be meeting with me in a small group setting. Now, there are some exceptions to this. We have a few students for whom we could not make the schedules match up, but this holds true in about 90% of circumstances. Mrs. Hausnick and I are both using online classroom learning management systems. Mrs. Hausnick is using the My Priory platform primarily, and I'm using the Google Classroom system. We actually are using this as a beta testing to determine which program we actually prefer. I can share with you, however, that a lot of information is being contained in the My Priory system for me, simply because I want students to be able to look at that and then know where to be redirected to the Google Classroom site. So if you sit down for just a moment with your son, you should be able to log on to his classroom and take a look at the information we're sharing. You'll find a syllabus in each of our classrooms, as well as tasks that are being completed at each individual student meeting. So for example, in yesterday's class, when I was working with students, we completed the activities section of the Common Application, and we discussed the completion of the teacher recommendation worksheets. And the FERPA form, which is our ability to release student academic records. So we went over that information together in class. We will be checking in with you periodically at a midpoint in the term to give you information about where your student is in the process. And I can share with you that thus far it's been very successful and students are working very well through the Common Application. We did begin college representative virtual visits on Tuesday, September 8th. The virtual visits are being offered at 4 different times throughout the day at 9:15 and 10:15 a.m., as well as at 1:15 and 2:15 p.m. And information about who is coming to visit and how students can sign up is found on their Naviance landing page. So once your student logs into Naviance and he scrolls down the screen just a bit, he'll be able to register for any of the upcoming visits. We're finding that these visits are a successful way for the students to interact with the college admission professionals who will very likely be reading their application files for the first time. One thing I wanted to mention is students should plan to come with headphones or AirPods. I was in a virtual visit yesterday with some students, and some had forgotten headphones, and so then the noise was coming through their individual laptops and was creating an echoing effect. So if we can encourage you to send them to school with AirPods or barring that, just some earbuds or headphones, that would be great. I just wanted to issue a couple of other reminders for you as well. We hope that each of you have scheduled your meeting with your college counselor. We have Calendly links that are found both on our classroom management page and in some of the emails that we've been sending to you on a regular basis. We want you to take advantage of the opportunity to visit schools virtually through programs like Show Me My Future and the NACAC virtual college fairs. Doing so may enable your son and you to look at a broader set of schools or perhaps find a one-stop shop for visiting a different schools. So instead of having to go to each virtual tour for each campus, you may find that you're able to take care of visiting several campuses by going to that one site. Don't forget that we do have a 4-day weekend at the beginning of October. Friday, October 2nd is a parent-teacher conference day, and Monday, October 5th is a professional development day for the faculty and staff. So that does create an opportunity for you to potentially go visit a college campus. Keep it in mind that many campuses are still not fully open, but you may be able to at least take a physical tour of the campus to see how everything is laid out and get a sense of what the students are like. Please remember that the entire fall term is really dedicated to helping our seniors successfully apply to schools where they're interested. We work very hard on their behalf and welcome your contacts with us. The easiest way definitely to reach us is via email. So I've listed our email addresses there at the bottom. And we look forward to hearing from you and working with you together as we help your sons find the perfect college match. Thank you so much, and thank you for taking the time to watch.
Hello, senior parents. I am your Form Chaplain. So one of my many hats is Form 6 Parent Chaplain, which means that in addition to my professional responsibilities, I have the privilege of accompanying you in prayer this year. So as the events go forward in the next couple of months and your sons reach those final moments of maturity and growth that you've been hoping for, as they encounter college anxieties, as they struggle through their thesis, make it through the cold winter, and deal with the very real anxieties of the COVID situation, I want you to know that I'm here praying for you and praying for them. If there's an intention that you want me to hold in prayer in particular, I would love to hear from you. If there's a special mass that you would like me to say, please let me know. And even if you don't reach out, I just want you to know that I am holding you in very special prayer right now and will be all year. So God bless you all. Have a great school year, and let me know if there's anything that you need from me spiritually or professionally.
Priory families, welcome to the 2021 school year. My name is Murphy Reese, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Priory Fathers Club president. And this is probably the 12th take I've tried with this video, so please bear with me. Not to make light of the pandemic, but the spring quarantine really taught me a few things. You know, family dinners were no longer as rushed, and it was a time for engaging conversation. You know, board games and card games, at least momentarily, took the place of video games. The dogs were sick of being walked, but it was more time spent together. The spring quarantine also reinforced a few things. My boys eat too damn much, and they are just slobs. And most importantly, it reinforced the fact that they had to get back to school. So I hope you all join me in thanking Father Cuthbert, the monastery, and the faculty and the staff for the amazing work that they have done in creating this safe environment for our boys. They have given selflessly of their time and energy, and we as a Priory community are grateful. Still doesn't change the fact that my boys are slobs, but at least Priory now has to feed them lunch. This school year will obviously be like none other for both the boys and us as parents. Selfishly, some of my favorite times are on the sidelines socializing with other parents or attending Friday Mass with the boys. It's going to be different this year, so I encourage everyone to be creative and find ways to stay connected in a safe manner. With regards to the Fathers Club events, this year we are still navigating what is possible, but with the help of the Mothers Club, and let's face it, the Mothers Club basically does everything anyway, we will find ways to gather safely and in accordance with appropriate guidelines. So I encourage you all, stay engaged with the Priory community. Thank you all for your time, and once again, welcome back to an exciting new school year.
I hope you have enjoyed hearing from our speakers. You have a team of support here at Priory, and I encourage you to reach out to them. Again, we appreciate your patience as we navigate this year. We are all in this together, and I am optimistic the year will be both memorable and terrific.